Hi, welcome back. I'm Jane. I'm in Utah up by the Wasatch Mountains. Today I'm working on trading iris. And see these yellow and red ones? They multiply like crazy. And they look like bubbles when they're all together. Pretty sure the name is Agent. And let me show you what I've done. So I've taken out some clumps. These are the red and yellow Agent ones. And then I'm going to cut them down and I'm going to mail them off to people that are trading with me. I have a lot of those red and yellows. I also have a lot of these blue and whites, purple and white. They're so pretty. And my roses are blooming. Makes me so happy. So this is the next step, is I cut them down and I label them. So this is the mother tuber and these are all the increases. And look at all those roots. These have been sitting out here for a few days. And now I've got to try to package them up and send them off to people that are trading with me. So let me show you how to do one of these. So I take my clippers, switch hands. Simple. These all go to the compost. So do I want to send the whole mother tuber or just the increases? I'm not sure. What would you guys do? So now I have a giant clump of Agent ready to go. Look at that mother tuber. That is crazy. You could probably plant those again if you wanted to. See this increase? Has its own roots. It's kind of smallish though. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to cut all these down. All these flowers, you could put them in a vase. I also have a whole bunch of these variegated ones that I'm keeping and putting in my median strip. I think I'm going to keep these mother rhizomes and take just the increases off and mail the increases. That would be so expensive if I mailed that whole clump. Like if you're local, I'll give you a whole clump. But if I'm mailing it off, that's just too expensive. Like this one's a little smaller. That's not going to be too expensive to mail off. I've had a lot of people want this one right here. And I planted a new rose down there that you can't even see because of all that. So I might have to get in there and move a few things. But first off, you got to get the clump. So you go under and step all the way down and lift it. Go under it and grab the roots. There's one clump. And I can mail that. I gotta show off some of these blooms. I have a white peony in the mix of all this. Another white peony. I think it's Festiva Maxima. Got some roses back there. I need more salvias. Got another peony. And this is the first time this rose has bloomed. I got it on clearance last year. And then I have a bolero in the middle of there. And then I also have a State of Grace right there. And then I put a new rose. Let's see what rose is over here. I didn't remember. Have to get way down in there and get the tag. Let's go on the other side of this bed and look at those roses. Oh man, they're pretty. This one is called Snowfire. It's got like a double two-tone thing going on. I got this from a collector that passed away, and they were selling his property. So they wanted to make sure his roses didn't go to waste, and I got them for free. Here's another one that I got from his yard. His name is Bob. So I was calling it Bob Rose, but now I think I have an ID on it. Queen of Hearts, which you think Queen of Hearts would be red, but I'll take it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Don't remember this one, but it sure is beautiful. And look, some of the Dr. Huey is coming up. That's frustrating. So I gotta get in there and get rid of that Dr. Huey that's in there. But all these roses were free to me. I just had to do the work of digging them up. Isn't that pretty? And then a peony that's about to bloom. I've got to make more space for my State of Grace rose that was clearance last year. So I'm getting under this clump and pulling it up. And then usually you go on the other side, which is hard to do at the moment. I don't want to dig up this beautiful thing. Oh my goodness, love it. So I am taking some of my show away, but I need to mill these off, and I need to make room for some of mine. So I'm trying to get under this. Oh goodness, I gotta get the shovel on the other side. There's a clump. There's a clump that came up. A couple more clumps. That's a more manageable size to mill. Maybe the giant clumps will go to neighbors. Okay, let's get under there. Come on, get out. Come on. That's a manageable clump. Oh, that's making me happier. I can mill those. And now, the peony and this rose that is very much suffering. I got it for like $8 on clearance. Now they have more space. So let's take out this last little clump of this, or giant clump, and then be done. So now I have a name for this. It says Katharina Fontaine, but it looks just like my Festiva Maxima in the front. Gorgeous. And now I have room, on this side at least, for my State of Grace. Whew. And I have a few of these to trade now. So now that I've dug up a whole bunch of iris and got them ready to ship, the second half of this will be me packing them up, taking them to the post office, and mailing them away. So this clump has 3 mothers. 1, 2, 3. And you can toss the mothers or plant them again. Why not? They could rot and it could be compost, or you could get this many more flowers. I put the blooms in the bucket just because they're pretty, and this goes to the compost. These little tiny ones, I would not count them as a fair trade, but I would send them as extras. Okay, I'm working on a trade. She wanted some bright yellows and some agents. So I found a good box. And this is my biggest trade, so I think this is going to be the most expensive. But I'm going to put all of these in there. I might have to go get some scissors and get rid of, trim these roots down. But then we're going to box it up in here. I think I will put some newspaper around it. We want to make sure we have a few holes in this. And then I'm going to put their address and my address and mail it off. Let me go get scissors first. Okay, I trimmed the roots. I don't do bleach solution. Maybe some of you guys do, but I don't. So there's 1, Let me trim the rest of these guys and then we can get them in there. I have some newspaper that I kind of want to go like this. Squish it in there. And then I'm going to take some tape and tape it down. I think I'll go the other direction actually. And then I'm going to write my labels in this bright yellow. Alright, I put my label on. I've yet to put hers on. And then I'm actually going to poke a couple holes in the box so that there's no moisture in there at all. No, the box did not get damaged. I did that on purpose. Okay, I only owe her one agent, but I thought it would be fun to send these bright yellows because there's room, and it's only in this box. So I was hoping to find, that looks good, doesn't it? I think she'll like that. So I only got a couple boxes done today. About 1 million more to go. But this is exciting. I go on Iris Traders on Facebook group. And it's a lot cheaper to trade locally. So start there. But it's a lot of fun too. So see you later. Bye. Surprise, I'm back. They wanted $10 to send this little tiny stupid box. So let me show you some options instead. So instead of this box that's going to cost me $10, I got these for $1-ish at Wally. And I'm hoping I can put them in here and then put some holes in them. And I also got some little boxes. Those were about $1 also. And then these are smaller ones. It better be a lot cheaper to send it this way. So that's all I could fit in this stupid little box. But I'm going to try to put that in here, and I could probably put a bigger agent in there too. And then on the screen I'll tell you how much it costs for me to send that. Okay, this is the 6x6 box from Walmart. So I owe 2 agents to Roger. So let's see if we can get them in this box. 1. Can I fit them both in the box? So I was able to take some of those increases off a little bit, but then I can still stick them in. And I would call that like way more than 2, but I think he's going to be pleased with that. So I am going to tape it up, put a to and from there, and put holes in the box. So one of these bags can fit one good clump of agent in there. And I will write on the screen what they all cost to send them. So there's this one, there's a box, and then there's the small one. Back to the post office I go with these ones.